She was trying to show people that this type of behavior that people have today is real because of what their parents have done to them, and they haven't been able to escape it or to get away from it or to grow out of it. So there was huge lessons in this movie when you watch it. But Corey's part, him being that abusive, angry, bitter husband, was not the only lesson in the movie. The other major lesson in the movie was Megan Good's character. Megan Good was the wife of Corey, the daughter of the preacher and his beautiful wife. And her part in this movie was basically what I got out of it. She was letting people know the church sometimes puts such a huge hold on trying to have people to get married and stay married that when the marriage becomes toxic, the church doesn't tell people to get out of the marriage. Instead, the church tends to have people to push and stay in the marriage, not really knowing all the full in-depthness of the toxicity of the marriage. So that was a real key point that I picked up while I was watching this. I was like, you know what? The church does do a lot of that. They will tell you, go ahead, get married, and it's better to marry than to burn. And then when you end this marriage, they would tell you, you could tell the person, listen, I'm going through so much in this marriage. Like Megan, she was afraid to tell her mom and her dad, who were the preachers and the first lady, of all the stuff that she was going through with Corey, because she wanted to try and maintain this good wife model or role model that she was trying to do. But in actuality, she was in a relationship that she was afraid of, and she was being abused, and she was being taken advantage of, and she did not know how to get out of. And a lot of that stemmed from her being in the church and the church saying basically, don't divorce. Y'all, when I watched this movie, I was like, oh my God, we have got to get to a place where the church understands that sometimes people make mistakes when they get married, and it's okay to be like, listen, you don't have to stay in that toxicity just because you are a church member.